neighborhood fly guy, Cool Kim, aka NY All the Ideal, representing for them UMCs. You remember Blue Cheese and all of that? Well, right now I'm in the House of Hip Hop podcast show with the flyest host of all, Spicy Sugar. Ooh, the name alone make my taste buds tingle. You heard? This is the house that hip hop built, presented by S.STREET Media. Hey yo,
Well, I can't talk. Shit. Let me talk my shit. Soldier, I've been that. Flip packs, I did that. There's only one thing I never did, push a wig back. But shit, I'm on the edge, about to make that fifth click back and show him how I kick back. Can leave a nigga flit at. I only kick fit acts. You with act, I'ma spit at. All of you mofos, just to show you how to wit at. Too many to get at. That's why niggas sit back and blow my little herb with a nice couple years at. I'm tired of repeating myself over and over. This shit's kinda sickening, like nobody's listening. Fuck it, I'm in the kitchen and them pots still sizzling. Y'all keep the vegetables, homie, I need the chicken. Can't wait till every vegetable know me for how I'm spitting. Bar after bar, salute niggas in prison. I'ma keep clicking till my clock stop ticking, or my door get kicked in, my horse turn vixen. Listen, your boy had to come out of shell. I know some people ain't gon' like me, but fuck it, oh well. You ain't the one that gotta feed me or post my bell, so go to hell with your feelings. I'm about to touch the ceiling. People tell me I'm bananas, I'll tell them I'm just a feeling. I wish niggas would look at all the shit I gotta deal with. They say I'm too old to rap, but how's that? You niggas gotta confuse, y'all still paying your dues. Y'all do it for new shoes, I do it for my peeps in the struggle, singing the blues that can't afford to lose. I smoke and drink booze, trying to numb up the pain. I done tried every strain, I'm feeling like Cobain, my nigga. I'm not playing, don't include me in them games, especially when you fake or you lame. I'm just saying. Mom Duke said keep praying, so that's what I'ma do. But carry that llama too, just need a comma or two. I ain't stopping till I get it, in this race to the finish. I gotta keep winning. Only get one shot.
This nigga right here. Relax.
What's up, y'all? Man, I'm Russian. Man, you know what it is.
Who's back? Came to put the beats on you like a fresh new hat. Yeah, nah, black, I don't mean no track. I'll crack your head like Joe and make you lean on back. I'm that fat, no matter of fact, I'm big like pun. Call myself a grease ball cause I live like one. Grab my dick, let my nuts hang and spit like one. Tell me this, who could do this shit like son? None. Yo, he talking to himself in third. Sticks and stones, I make my words murk them. You a hurt person, I'm the worst person. Let the heat squirt and leave your shirt hurting. Ow, it's curtains for y'all. All that shit y'all employ ain't working for y'all. You an internet thug, you not a web warrior. I use arms and legs to knock your head off of ya. Who's here? Get punched in your Nella, it's the bad news bear. Ain't you the same dude that said flames to mad fools? Yeah, I expose lame dudes, I'm glad you here. You like that's not fair, I spit savoir faire. Slap boxed whack rappers since flat top hair. We can take it back to Onyx, throw your guns in the air. I do some dumb shit, son, and throw one in your ear. Yeah, so I can blow your mind. I'm hard working, I put in overtime. Nah, it ain't your fault, you don't know the time. Watch, I got some shit to fold your spine, you get slimed. But hold on, Jack, I make you ghost and I'll bust you with a proton pack. E. Hudson, y'all got milk like Tuscan. When fools rush in, it's end of discussion.
Monster. You already, I don't give a fuck what you thought. You already know, nigga. I ain't never down and out. Watch me work, nigga.
I got, in case of emergency, break glass hustle. I'm there, yeah, I said I'll never be back. Fuck you, I do what I gotta. Cool Matata, do the Marauder, scooter, Empire, dark side of the force. Luke, I'm your father. Raised you little snot noses, pot roasting. I showed you niggas fly broke shit. You got chosen by fly hoes and Versace and Prada clothes. Cause I put the fly in camouflage, y'all old niggas. These streets gon' pay me one way or another. I'ma have these streets going crazy. Ask them who the greatest is. These streets don't save me. That's whack, but they know in these streets don't play at me. Bet that. If I'm not top 5, I'm the best rapper alive that's really about that life. Let's argue. Such a real nigga, I rap better. Any nigga you think rap better, mad feathers. Niggas get smacked and jacked, set up and tell. I don't get raw, then I don't rap ever. We all did crime for that fast cheddar loot. They did time. I ain't do it, yeah. I do that better too. And I have hella goons. I don't need them around to protect me, but I don't bring them around to protect you, stupid. Thank me. Want me to change? Make me. Top of New York minus the frosted flakes. Let me be great. Same speech I say on the beat, I say on the streets, I say to my seed. I'm saying this is me. I'm saying these fakers fake. They say what they say cause it's heat. Me, you niggas about as dangerous as weed. Niggas look like you can't fight, rap like you can't read, built like a man dyke, act like you can't bleed. Snoop album recognized. Bitch, I am Sam Sneak. Pissing on your title, give new meaning to the champion. Legend status don't mean a damn thing. If I can't feed my damn seed, I demand cream. Somebody gon' pay, or somebody gon' pay, or somebody gon' pay.
This right here is the motherfucking preparation, I'm saying, cause I'm prepping you niggas what the fuck is about to go down.
Are you ready? I said, are you ready? See you with me, nigga? Drop that.
Tuned in to the House of Hip Hop podcast. I see. I see. I see. I see. I see. I see. Hello, everybody. I hope everybody is safe and doing well. Believe it or not, we are here. This is episode 21 of season 2. It's the House of Hip Hop podcast show, ladies and gentlemen. And we are so happy to be here, especially in these circumstances tonight. We hope you all are being safe, being healthy. I hope you all are home listening to us. We are here. And I feel like, you know, headquarters of S.STREET Media is probably one of the most sanitary places we could be right now, thanks to, you know, the head and chief, because he is not having it. He is not trying to get sick. We are, as you can see, purelled down, bleached up, and I hope everybody is taking the same precautions, you know, in your homes, and if you have to venture out, please wear gloves. Do not touch your face. That's the best advice I can give you. Welcome to the House of Hip Hop. It's your girl, Spicy Sugar. We are here and we are awaiting our guests to call. But in the meantime, you know, I always have information to give you. I'm hope that, like I said, everybody is safe. There has been crazy things happening in these crazy times. So we want you all to take care of yourself and relax. You don't need that much toilet paper in the world. It is craziness that's going on right now, but just everybody, you know, make sure you take care of each other, the ones you love, you know, the people that, you know, have compromised systems, older, you know, our older folks. Please just look in on each other and be good to each other. We are not going to go into a toilet famine. I don't know, you know, what's going on with the toilet paper situation. That really bothers me. But I just want everybody to be safe, and please listen to us. Stay in the house and listen to us. You can listen to me and all the other podcasts that we have going on at S.STREET Media at www.sstreetmedia.info. You can follow them at S_street_media on Instagram, Skull Street on Facebook, S.STREET Media on YouTube, everything else. We're on like Spotify and everything now. So just look for it. We are going to be broadcasting special shows. If you wasn't tuned into S.STREET Media last night, we had a great show. Our comeback for Straight Gas Radio. It was Straight Gas Radio / the Vandal Hour / the House of Hip Hop. We had a good time. 3 hours. We had a 3-hour broadcast, and it was dope. So we're going to be coming back with Straight Gas Radio on Sundays. We're going to do the taping, and then we'll let you know where to find it on 905 FM. Salute to everybody over there. I'm so happy. Oh, ow. Hi, boo. I am so happy that we are back, me and Mathematics. We do news, we do current stuff, we do, the ratchet social media. We do it all. We talk about everything. Of course, we talk about our shows, which is the Vandal Hour. We talk about the House of Hip Hop. We talk about Respect the DJ. We talked about, everything that's going on with S.STREET Media. We are family here, so we have a good time at Straight Gas, and it's something different for both of us, and we get into some good conversations. So you need to tune into that. Otherwise, we are going to be doing because of the circumstances that's going on at S.STREET Media, we're going to be doing some pop-up broadcasts. Some people are going to stop by and do shows. You never know what's going to go on. So please, please, please follow us. It has been some craziness going on. Like I said, people are going through some really unusual times. And once again, I want to give my condolences to the family of Jason Bourne. One of our underground, movers and shakers passed away, and people are really feeling it, and I know I am, and I miss him right now in this moment in time with things going on. I know, people without having jobs, and people in the underground that can't do shows, and promoters that have no venues. There would have been something in the mix. We would have sat down and had a think tank and tried to figure out what people can do. And so I miss him in this moment in time, with what's going on. And I give my condolences to his wife, his family, his mother. They were such amazing people while things were going on when I interacted with them. And, I just give it to them. They're so strong for what was going on, his brother as well. So just make sure you look in after each other. You never know. People are leaving every day. People you never thought you would have to say goodbye to. So just make sure you take care of each other when you speak to each other. Make sure that you give people their just due when you see them. Don't pay attention to the petty shit. Just move on in positivity. People come at you, whatever. You got bigger things to think about. Just stay focused. Don't panic. And believe. Whoever you believe in, whatever you believe in, believe that it's going to get better, because I don't think it's going to be as short as I'm thinking it's going to be, but it's not going to last forever. So I just want everybody to stay focused. Keep in mind that music is out there. Media is out there. Keep yourself entertained. Keep yourself hydrated, please. Don't sit in the house and eat every damn thing. Please get out, get some fresh air. You can go out the parameters of your house. So get some fresh air, get some sunlight. Take care of yourself, okay? This is the House of Hip Hop. We are waiting our guests, but until then, we are expecting, the legendary Yo-Yo. We got a lot to talk about. We have a little time difference, so we're going to just hang in there and see if she calls. We're going to do our thing. I got music for y'all for days, so, we can always do that. I want to talk about real quick about some things that I have ideas brewing for. We had the Spicy Sugar, the Spicy's House Party 2, which was a great success. Shout out to all the artists that participated in that. We had a great turnout. We had a great time. If this coronavirus thing did not happen, we would have had so many more events coming up. I spoke to, shout out to Stuck B. I spoke to him, and, they were really looking forward to the anniversary show. So there's going to be a lot of performances and events that are coming up. Whenever this breaks, we're going to break. I have a lot of ideas that I want to do. And I've already talked to quite a few people, a couple artists, a couple venues. We're going to do with S.STREET Media through the House of Hip Hop. So how when we do that, it's going to be great performances. And I always got some kind of theme going on. Stuck, when me and Stuck was talking, it's crazy because pretty much now, all across the country now, they are shut down, right? Yeah, it's a wrap now. So, I don't know. With everything that's going on, I am hopeful that artists and, rappers, and when I mean artists, I mean, people who paint, who draw. I mean artists meaning rappers, poets, spoken word people, musicians, DJs. When you're on social media, you see them now going live a lot. A lot of these mainstream old school artists are doing dope concerts over Facebook and YouTube. And right now, everybody has to think about getting or finding something digital or something social media related to do to keep your brand out there. Everything is pretty much shut down, and everybody's kind of going through the same struggle right now. But, when it comes to being an entrepreneur and when it comes to being in the hip hop game and in the industry, you have to still keep branding. You have to still keep going when it comes to putting yourself out there. When it comes to thinking of new ideas, you have to still promote. And I finally see a lot of that when it comes to DJs and artists. They're now going live a lot. They're now, now we're getting whole shows. Why weren't you doing this before? Like, why weren't you going this hard ordinarily? I should have seen you dancing and chucking before, like, in the basement. Like, this is what we need, though. But it takes extraordinary circumstance like this for them to do it. And I'm just praying that when everything, everything, I don't want to say everything comes back to normal because, I don't want to lie to y'all deep down inside. I don't think normal is going to be what we know anymore. I'm just saying. But when we come out of this, I'm praying that this time has given people of the hip hop culture so much time to think of these gems and diamonds and masterpieces that they want to put out there to the world. I'm praying that people use their time for that and not buffoonery and drama and things like buying mass toilet paper and fighting people in the supermarkets and fighting the cops. Let's not do that. It's going to be hard enough because, we don't want to go inside at all. Never. But use this time to find something that you really love to do if you've never done that before. Because right now, if you can't find a way on your own to hustle and make money or find some type of thing that is missing in whatever you're doing, if you don't find that, you're going to go down because we don't know when a check is going to drop. People's talking about $1,000 and $500 per kid, but I don't believe it until the little alarm goes off in my bank account, because every day this circumstance has just changed. So I know I have been brewing on a couple of things. I have a couple of events in mind that when everything, surfaces and we can actually gather together again, I want to do. And I pray people are creating out there, making good music. Go live with it. I love that there is 1,000 DJs on live on Facebook right now. I could take my pick. Salute to DJ Nice, and salute to just all the DJ. There's so many that's been on. Buddha Barber. I seen Jazzy Joyce the other night. It was just so great to see all these DJs showing what they got. I've always thought it should be like that, but they don't necessarily do that. So, I love hip hop so much. And I know that the DJ is the one that brings and moves the music through the industry. And to see them all doing their thing in their own element, we had some good R&B, old school hip hop. I'd heard some house. I've heard everything. So make sure you cruise social media, Facebook. Facebook will let them do it for a little while, and then they usually shut them down. But usually if you go through Facebook, you can find some type of link that will let them rock. Sometimes Instagram, sometimes Twitter, some do Periscope. Just look, because there is some good music out there. Just make sure you keep yourself, creatively active. I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to stay, around creative people, trying to smoke good weed. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I want all of us to come out of this with our own entrepreneurial ideas, because as you can see, if you rely on other people, this is what can happen when it comes to making money. Companies can do what they want. They can shut down. They can force you to do crazy shit, and you just got to deal with it. So we just have to figure out what we love and what we're really good at and what we're here to do. I feel like hip-hop has always been in my blood and my spirit. Salute to my god sister Sparky D. I spoke to her the other day. She is still, believe it or not, active doing things. She's in the ministry in the schools, and it's beautiful how hip hop is branching out and finally making money, but also in things like universities. They have whole curriculums now. It's just wonderful now that it's finally getting its due and recognition before it's too late. We still have some hip-hop legends that will be around, and we have relevant shit going on. I'm going to go into a music break in a minute. But before I do, just make sure you are all together with social media. With me is Spicy Sugar 718 on Instagram and Twitter. The House of Hip Hop podcast show on Facebook and YouTube. We're getting together that anchor, the House of Hip Hop podcast show. Like I said, make sure you're all over S.STREET Media. Time check. What time is that? Okay. Oh yeah. I know there was something else I wanted to talk about. With the lockdown being in effect, certain states are stricter than others. I was checking like in New York, and every day they say that there's some like lockdown restriction, meaning with people and being fined one day, and then like early in the day they say that there's nothing. So does Math is here. I just want to know, have you heard anything about there being 8 p.m. restriction yet in New York? On the stores? All right. Yeah, I know when I came and I arrived, there was nothing open. So we're here at the House of Hip Hop. This is Spicy Sugar, and I believe we have the legend on the phone. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello, Queen. Is that you?
Hello.
How are you? Ladies and gentlemen, the legendary actress, educator, ambassador, radio host, and hip-hop extraordinaire, Queen YOYO in the building. Yay!
Hey, good evening.
Good evening, my love. How are you?
I am doing amazing.
Good, good. I'm so happy to hear your voice. I'm so happy to meet you via phone. Welcome to the House of Hip Hop podcast show. How are you holding up, love?
I know. I'm amazingly bored out of my mind.
I feel you.
I'm trying to figure out everything to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Just get embarrassed before it gets any worse.
That's right. Before you called, we were talking about maintaining your creativity and making sure, if nothing else, you're making sure you have new ideas for when all of this comes out. Because look at what's happening. I'm just so happy. Yeah, I'm just so happy that you're here with us. How are you doing?
I am doing good. I'm just really taking it all in. I think this week is probably like my week. Like, oh my God, this is really happening.
Yeah,
my God,
this is for real.
You know, like, oh my God, we are really in. And I'm thinking, because I'm an artist, of course, I'm like, oh my God, how long can artists hold up like this? And, just thinking about small businesses, of course, myself and other artists, and just the industry within itself.
Yeah, we were just saying that I was praying that everything holds up, because you are such a legendary. You've transformed yourself so many times, but you still stay, this relevant, fresh hip hop legend, and I just love it. And before we go any further, just thank you for everything. You are the bomb. I love you to death.
Thank you so much. Can I ask you what town are you in?
We're in New York City. We're in.
Oh, you're in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, we're in New York, Queens, New York.
How are you holding up?
Listen, we're getting up day by day. I just stay, try to stay focused, try to, stay on the things that I really want versus, the things I have to do to get by. And that's about it. Stay around, positive people. Stay around family. Make sure everybody's good. That's pretty much all you can do, because believe it or not, the city that never sleeps is sleeping. There's really
I know.
Sleeping. There's really nothing going on. I mean, the subways and the buses are running halfway.
So are you still going out, or are you quarantined?
Well, I mean, I'm traveling back and forth to the studio, but that's about it. That's about it. I'm not taking no more chances. If I don't know you,
Right.
if I don't know you, I'm not around you.
Yeah.
But let's get into what you're doing, because you have done so much and you are still doing so much. First of all, how are you enjoying being a grandmother?
I know, right?
Yes.
Right. Something I didn't think I would really love. I'm so in love with the baby.
Aw,
I'm
Grammy.
so in love.
What's your
I mean,
name?
it's the son I never had. His name is Kai. He's about
Kai.
almost close to 9 months now.
Enough to start getting in trouble.
Right, I'm pushing him up the stairs. I'm like, look at him crawling up the stairs. My daughter's like, she comes in the room. She's like, Mom, here, you want to hold him? You want to hold him? I said, I'm cleaning the room. I'm like, no, you can let him crawl now. And I said, he's not bad until he's fishing his hands in the toilet.
Yeah. Oh God. Ugh. I don't have no baby, so this is birth control for me. I tell you that. Okay. Thank you, Auntie. Thank you. Yo, I just admire you so much, because you are doing so much. I love that you're being an educator, and you're like an ambassador for education. I just want to talk real quickly about that. I know you're doing stuff with the historical black colleges.
Yes.
Yes, I love that. Can you just tell the people a little bit about what you have going on there?
I am the ambassador for the Black College Expo, and we were on the Black College Expo tour. We were doing a 10-city tour. I think it shut us off, and we were on our way to DC, and then after we left DC, I think Atlanta and then Chicago. But all of those had to be postponed.
Right, because of everything.
The coronavirus. Yeah, and what it is we give away scholarships. It's a great opportunity. It's a great platform for parents to come in and learn exactly everything they needed to know about how to get their kids enrolled in the HBCU, get scholarships, get funding. What is an HBCU? I mean, we have independent schools. It's for people who don't really know anything about college. I mean, the after show is really exciting for the kids, because the kids bring their transcripts. They get accepted on the spot. We have a seminar how to get A's in English through hip hop. So, yeah, it's a wonderful experience. And I mean, I just got a text inbox from someone, a kid who just had their 18th birthday. I think they're going to school somewhere in California, and they were thanking Black College Expo.
See, I love that. I love that you are so immersed and embedded in hip hop, yet you're reaching out and using hip hop to do so many different things. You acting, you're on the radio, you're in the colleges, and you're still being that authentic artist. So I just want to try to let people know what you got going on that's other than, because we're going to get to your music.
Yes,
Yes, we're going to get to all of that.
Yeah, and I love it. It gives me a chance to reintroduce myself to a whole new generation. Who really don't even know who I am. Who to meet me, just as a lover of music, just somebody who's compassionate about education. So on all different levels, they some of the kids can say, "Oh my God, that's Kilo."
He's in here reminiscing like her name was. Yes, I love it. Yes, I love it. I love that you have been so embedded in so many different fields of our life, but still stay grounded in hip hop. And you came out dope, empowered, strong, fresh then, and it seems like you've been able to maintain that now. And you letting out any secrets?
What kind of secret? No secret. No secrets. No secrets. I mean, for really, to be honest, I think the journey of life is just taking me to all of those places.
Yeah.
And because I am passionate and I really do care, not just for myself, but my thing is I do politic, ass kick, and regulate game,
right?
And I get the confidence because of hip hop. But I've set it aside many of times.
Yeah, it's been over
myself.
30 years, right?
Yeah. It's been 30 years. Yeah, it's almost 30 years since Cube introduced me.
Okay. Yes. Believe it or not, people, I remember that time. Yes, I'm old enough for that. You like I said, you came out empowered, fresh, and you maintain that. Like the other legends, you've worked with them. MC Light, Queen Latifah, people like that. But Ice Cube, for the people who don't know, because some people that watch us be like, who?
Right.
You were introduced through Ice Cube, the legendary rapper, actor, blah, blah, blah. And y'all were from the same place, right?
Yeah, well, Cube was leaving NWA. He was a member of the NWA, and I hadn't met him before, but he was looking for a female artist, a friend of ours that went to school with me, T-Bone, who later became a member of the Lynch Mob, introduced me. I was the best on the West. They couldn't play with my yo-yo.
Yes.
And Cube was like, yo, we met, and the rest is history.
Yeah. That was a great time in hip-hop, too. It just, I was just saying, I'm glad in previous episodes, I'm glad that the artists of our time growing up are finally getting able to get out there and get their just due, what they couldn't do back in the day. And some have the opportunity and just are not able to capitalize on it. While you're still traveling and you're on reality TV. Congratulations to that.
Thank you.
Yes. Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Right?
Yes.
I watch them all, so they get all jumbled in my head. Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. How are you enjoying that?
You know what? It's different. I love it. I love reality TV.
Okay.
I've been doing the work. I still work with the Intelligent Black Women's Coalition, so we still mentor young girls. And because I work with the colleges and the youth, it was kind of easy to blend the two.
Yes.
And mentor on the show and introduce people who never knew anything about yo-yo.
Yeah.
Get a chance for them to see me, see my life. Meet my children. See life outside of hip hop for me for the first time.
Yeah. I love that because you're unlike some people's, roles on the show. Yours is very authentic. It's very like, yeah, that's her. That's a peak in her life. The whole thing with your daughter and your grandbaby, that was real.
I know, my team.
That was all real. You making your comeback, that was all real. The things that were, you were experiencing and the thoughts you had at the time, I could tell they were authentic because I remember when you first came out, and I remember when you were, popping with, you can't play with my yo-yo. That was such an empowering time for female hip-hop, not only, hip-hop in general. So I knew that it was an authentic, situation going on. So that's why go ahead, baby.
This generation is so, they're so fearless. And I think it was a blessing for both sides because you either have to take an opportunity. A lot of people who are a lot of artist friends that I have. When I first got on the show, I was like, do you want to come on with me, or if we have a situation that's happening in real life, I'll say, do you want to come on and have the cameras come in to and a lot of them were saying no, and I think that's because a lot of fear. A lot of people don't want to be associated with reality TV. But for me, it was a way to reintroduce myself.
Right.
I think now more so than ever, you see a lot more artists that are willing to come on now for the next season.
Yes.
A lot of my friends don't mind us, congregating on film or having a real relationship on film. Before I didn't know. I don't think they knew what the hell was going on.
Yeah,
so
and reality TV had a bad rap. You know what I mean? It was very ratchet, and very like, oh my God, they just there for a checkish, you know.
And but you know what? But if you deal with kids on a regular, I don't think you said you had kids.
No.
But if you deal with kids on a day-to-day basis, it really is the reality of what's really going on. Of course, you have the cameras on, and a lot of people have made a name for themselves on the show, so you see a little bit more. A lot of them are a little bit heightened.
Yes.
But it really is. It's what it is.
I love it. And I know I don't care. I know there's so much more to talk about, but I have to ask about Mama Mia. How is she?
Who's that? I didn't hear you.
Your mama, Mama Mia.
Oh, Mama Mia with the spicy meatballs?
Yes.
Oh my Jesus. I left her house today. She was still talking mess. We were playing dominoes. And although I won.
You got to get out now.
I think she beat me verbally. I think she verbally beat me.
I love her. I follow her. She reminds me of my mother so much. My mother, God bless her. Shout out to Big Red. She is from Brownsville, Brooklyn, and she don't play. Her mouth, And when I hear Mama Mia, I'll be like, yes, Mama. But I'll be like, woo, I understand. And I'll be hearing you in the background like, ooh.
Hey,
all right.
And in my mind, I'm thinking that's my mama. But it's at first I used to think I had to hide who she was.
Yes.
She was too fresh. She was too fresh. But she. But nope. I
let her
be herself, and a lot of people learn from her just talking smack or just being herself.
Yes, and she and at the end of it all, depending on what she's saying, she's telling the truth. She's on it, and she's understanding and aware, and don't think you playing her because it's new. No. She was, the last one I saw was when she was breaking about the curfew. She was like, I'm going out. I don't care what you say. I said,
right. Oh, goodness.
I said, Mama, I feel you. I'm out, too. I don't care.
Mama Mia with the spicy meatball.
With the spicy meatball. I love her. I adore her. So just please send my love from the House of Hip Hop to her. Don't tell her we love her here in New York. You are the bomb, okay?
I have to bring her when I come.
Yes. Before I got locked in here, I was going to fly out there to L.A. and be like, fuck it, I get trapped over there. I don't care. That'd be much better than being over here. And then y'all shut down before I could get there. I was like, damn, I'm stuck. And I work for them, so I knew I couldn't get out. But I'm so happy that you're doing well. Everybody is doing well. I'm so grateful for this time. You are amazing. Is there anything
thank you so much.
Is there anything you want to, let the people know, give them a little message before you go?
Yeah, they can pick up the new single, Out of Control. It's on all the streaming platforms. They can, of course, follow me at YOYO Fearless, follow my journey. And if they're female artists, we are looking for artists. So you can hit up MJ, and I think maybe you can put the information on your website. I guess we can hit up MJ for all of the information for those, beat-wise and, yeah.
Yeah. I love it. It's going to be so great for you. Congratulations on the comeback. I pray you're here to stay. I know we're going to be seeing you in other projects when, the coronavirus lets us go. And I just applaud you. Thank you so much for what you've done to hip-hop. I got to give you a round of applause.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the support of the new single and all my projects. I really do appreciate it.
Yes, we're going to play your music going out because we done yapped. But I'm going to definitely have the people to hear it in future episodes and stuff. So I love you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. And I hope and pray it's not your last time at the House of Hip Hop.
Thank you.
I love you.
Out of Control.
Yes. You better sing it, girl. I hope to see you on live soon.
Okay, peace.
All right, peace. Thank you so much to the legendary Yo-Yo. I know we are going to hear from her a lot more. We are going to, I know I'm going to sneak over to L.A. and, excuse me, Auntie. Yes, I'm here. And hopefully we can get face-to-face interview because she's over in LA. I'm so grateful. How the hell I plug this in? Oh, I'm so grateful that she gave us the time, tonight, and that was super dope. Yay, I got that under my bag. That was good. I know I have the music here. I'm gonna see if we can get that started. All right, I'm gonna have to try and upload it later because it is not working right now. But YOYO's new single is called Out of Control. It's with her co-star Brittany B and Precious Perrin. The single is out now on all social media platforms. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna try to get it on before we leave. But it is a nice party song. It's YOYO. If anybody knows her form of music, you know that she has her own style. She's from Compton, Los Angeles. Yes, she's from Compton, and she always had a very unique style, a very unique sound, and it's still the same sound in YOYO, but she sounds fresh. She's ready to go. I think she still got bars. I want to see more from her. So please make sure you support her. She's one of the legends that I think can really, do it and withstand the test of time, like Queen Latifah. Salute to her. She has, a new little freestyle with K Slay, right? Who is it? I think it's K Slay. She has new music out. So it's good, and I'm glad we have our just due with our legends. I'm gonna get into some music. Let me try DJ Shadow Bitch. Here I gotta be the host, the DJ. God damn. But please make sure y'all are following S.STREET Media. Make sure you're following me. I'm hoping to have my website before this whole catastrophe blows over. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Let's get into some music, and I'm going to get you out of control. I'll be back.
I don't know how y'all see it, but when it comes to the children, Wu-Tang is for the children. We teach the children.
God made everything around me, forget about them. Check this whole fly shit out. God made everything around me, forget about the money. None of it is real, y'all.
It's been 23 long hard years, I'm still hustling. I was brought up around these beats to kill something. Started off talking shit in the booth, but still frontin' terror alert on orange. My niggas appeal something, this is cynical. Talk crazy, spitting them rhymes. Ill nigga cracked my head and started gushing my lines. Since the womb, P been chucking up the W. Respect my laws, borough is still nothing to fuck with two. I move heaven and earth with 2 fingers, paralyzing weak niggas with these killer bee stingers. We don't hear that weak shit that you bring up, popping your lips. Ballin' my bitch, making sure you sip the food that you heat up. You ain't know that your chick was an eater. Popping the guard in the crib, rolling shooters while I'm kicking my feet up. Hey. The best you never heard. Bars hitting like you stomped on the curb. Fuck outta here.
I done heard you spit your best 16. I'm damn hot, so you gon' get sketched from a flame. No horse shit, I'm wet from the rain. When the temperature rise, your identity get left in the flames. Cause you could get left in the train. Cause when it come to grind it, I bum it out like fresh, not his name. I used to be impressed by you lame. Now when you see the Mac shells fly out like jets in Ukraine, be fast like you try to throw a hex on my name. I play with y'all, but no, I'm not a game. Bada boom, bada bang, I open up a wound on your face. Continue to roll through like skates. 9 shots out the 9, rattle the whole trunk like bass. With an ultraviolet lens on the K. You scared I should punch you in your face. You better be aware, cause these shells, I'ma put them where I came. How sick of mine.
Coming down like a building in September. My smiley face is gone because it's cold in December. We got to celebrate New Year's, too cold-hearted to remember. I need a reminder, a bitch like Rihanna. I'm about to hit the billboard, Monopoly, get more. If you knew better, you do better. Ask Snoop Dogg. In Brooklyn, when it rain, the bodies fall. Your little brother better pick up when dirty call. I'm the Godfather, not the movie, fuck y'all. Tony Montana, I'm old dirty bastard. Young dirty, red, blue bandana. Who the fuck wanna fucking stop me? I'm crazy, nigga wanna stop me. My rhymes are so blazing. Hip hop persuasion. Nigga, fuck my
I said you can't get too friendly with niggas, they might bite you. Pretend fake like you, really wanting to knife you. Cut they own nose, I suppose, just to spite you. Find that shit annoying, but also kinda delightful. Grown man shit with my dad face on. Found a path, aftermath, after blasting 8 songs. It's a craft, if you catch it then you crash and stay wrong. Call me Shaft, Black Magic, how I mastered every song. Processing the core like processing the raw cocaine. Uncut, balloon busting your gut. Not enough, add some glass so y'all can see all the cuts. It's a must, like those loud armpits upon the bus. See, I ain't put bars to a beat like this in ages. Can't contain me in a cage, so try cages. Music penetrating the races, all the ages. And watch me just erase all the races from my spaceship.
God made everything around me, forget about the money. None of it is real, y'all. God made everything around me, forget about the money. None of it is real, y'all. God made everything around me, forget about the money. None of it is real, y'all.
As a whole, man, it's still alive, man. We gotta let the young cats do what they do, man. Big up to the young artists, man, that's coming up, that's keeping the torch lit, and got something to say, man, and a good way of doing what they do, man. Real hip hop, baby.
Yeah, that's what's happening, man. It's like we rap.
Hip hop ain't supposed to wait. Fuck segregation. You take whatever's great and align it with greatness. A 40-year design and the climb was amazing. We worldwide now, the sacred ground is contagious. Who would've thought the powers this thing of ours could have? To cell phone towers from lampposts from the Ave. And I'm sure somebody laughed and said it'll never work and try to shatter your dream of establishing better worth. It'll never be immortalized in Rome. That's what they said. You'll never have a Bentley dripped in chrome. And then they said you'll never have $1 million home. And ain't nobody willing to spend $1 billion for some headphones. So let it switch lanes, never call it a strange sound. See it for what it is, we continue to gain ground. So if it's battle, trap, twerk, pop, let it rock. All for the purpose of hip hop.
What's the biggest difference that you've noticed in the industry? Do you think it has changed for the better, or?
It's completely different. You know, the style of music has changed so much. Hip hop has become more popular. It's become more lucrative. You know, there's a lot of changes.
This urban disturbance is flying first class now. Pop up in Berlin like Merlin to put it down. Thousands in the crowd when they share. I swear you can look in the cloud and see Biggie and Pac smile. The word from a sit down uptown. Stretch it west, send it down south to Motown. Unlimited, sonically bound to no sound. And my cousin from Chi-Town would really put it down for hip hop.
And it's no different, you know, it's no different. Shakespeare was a man who wrote poetry. I'm a man who writes poetry. I mean, why not compare yourself to the best? I'm supposed to be here to be second best.
Dudes you went to school with decorated with flaws. Prestigious awards now cover his walls. Voted most likely failed, he would become the boss. To bring hope to the community, he would become the sauce. Bridging the gap, politicians couldn't enforce it. They'll never pass a bill to make you feel it's important. My people in Vienna will support it and endorse it. Wrap it around their body and sport it. All for hip hop. For hip hop. For hip hop. So let it switch lanes, never call it a strange sound. See it for what it is, we continue to gain ground.
Yes, 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 yes. We are back. It is the House of Hip Hop. It's your girl, Spicy Sugar. And we just wrapped up a dope conversation with the legendary YOYO actress, rapper, philanthropist, teacher. She's just doing so much. She's on now. You can follow her and check her out at YOYO Fearless. She's on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Just check her out, follow her. She has a brand new single out called Out of Control with Brittany B and Precious Perrin. And she's out here partying. She's still out here doing her thing. So please, 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 everybody follow her. Thank you, Queen, for the time here at the House of Hip Hop. We are out here despite corona, fuck coronavirus. We are being healthy, we are being safe, and we pray you are too. Please again, follow me, follow the team, follow S.STREET Media. It's S_Street_Media at Instagram, Skull Street on Facebook, and just please follow everything at www.sstreetmedia.info. Make sure you're on Spicy Sugar Tip, Spicy Sugar 718 on Instagram and Twitter, the House of Hip Hop podcast show on Facebook and YouTube, and also on Anchor. And more to come now that I have the time to catch up. I hope again y'all are being safe. We have another episode, scheduled for next week. If we're still under quarantine, who knows who I may have call in or stop by if they're not scared to go outside. So like I said, we'll be back to you. I can't stress enough for you to be in tune with S.STREET Media, because so many things are going to pop up, and so many guests are going to pop by. So please make sure we can go live at any time. So make sure you're following everything. I love y'all. Please be safe. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back next week, God willing, with another dope show, another dope guest. I will see y'all next time. Be safe. Love y'all.